Top of the morning. Let's talk about this thing called support, or lack thereof. I see it on social media, with business owners. I even see it in people's personal life, and they like, oh, we don't support one another, and stuff like that. And I get it. I get where the frustration comes from. However, generally a lot of that frustration, it comes from, a couple of things. And one is the fact that we tend to expect us out of other people. And you can't do that. That, creates resentment. Stuff like that. So it's just something you just don't really want to get into. At this point, you got to start learning to expect what a person is willing to show you. You know what I mean? And then two, it goes against a lot of the things, goes against our moral compass, things that we were taught growing up, stuff like that. Like for me, I was taught, like let's say I'm out with my peoples and somebody finna jump on my peoples. I'm taught I got to jump in that fight too and help them. That's what I'm supposed to do. Now, unfortunately, those same values don't translate over to normal day-to-day life. Like I remember I asked a person like, hey, can you share a video? Dead ass, the person told me to make a video that they proud of. Like, what kind of weird shit is that? You know what I mean? That don't make no sense. But again, that's not quote unquote a life-threatening situation. But let's say if that person was in a life-threatening situation and I turned around and just walked away, I would morally be wrong. You know what I mean? So those are the type of things. People tend to move the goalposts. So you have to understand those type of things. But use it as a form of motivation. Use it as a time to, do some things that you normally would not have done. Like I say, that situation forced me to do something I normally would not have done because I would have been dependent upon, like, okay, I know these people will share the information that I'm asking them to share for a particular reason, whatever the reason may be. But sometimes people, they make certain things personal. This has nothing to do with you. This has something to do with a message that I'm trying to get across. So the thing is, don't expect you out of other people. Just, you have your own moral compass, mess with who mess with you, and then you'll go a long way. And then, like I say, use it as a form of motivation to do things that you normally would not have done. You know what I mean? I think that'll get you a lot further. Keep hitting it hard. Have a blessed one.